Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. And welcome to the parabolic phase of the cycle. This coming from Rect Capital here. Over the past 5 days, Bitcoin has been making new all-time highs almost every day. And Bitcoin is just about to break $80,000 per coin, guys. This coming from Rect Capital here. And if you do take a look, Bitcoin actually did break $80,000. We did shoot up past that level, or just butted up against 80,000. A brand new psychological level that now we have to be paying attention to. I'm going to throw this on the hourly. And if you guys remember yesterday, 24 hours ago, Bitcoin was sitting in and around 76,300 roughly. And that would have been around here. I was discussing the price pump since the election and how XRP actually pumped higher than Bitcoin. Bitcoin still did pump to that high 14% after retracing. But now, guys, take a look at this. Bitcoin up 17.8% since the election. And this is just the beginning. We did actually see a high printed on this Bitcoin chart at $80,100 per coin. And it doesn't look like it is letting up. So, guys, the euphoria phase, I think, is officially here, Q4 2024. This is what we've been saying this whole time. Greed is at 74. So this is interesting because you had thought that greed would have hopped to at least 80, 85, but it is still at 74. So guys, we still aren't actually seeing top greed right now. Bitcoin dominance is down a little bit too, and that is because altcoins are taking up some market share as well. But we are seeing volume that is up by 21.7%. Market cap is up by 5.17%. And when we take a look at the numbers, specifically, Bitcoin is up 4.5% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum managing the same, 5.4% roughly, up about a percentage point from Bitcoin. Guys, we got some other big movers like Solana up about 3%. BNB coin is up 1.8%. Dogecoin, a big mover in the last 24 hours, 19%. And guys, take a look at XRP, 11.5%. But some of the bigger movers right now include Cardano, that is up 41.77%, and some meme coins too, guys, also taking up some of this space. So we got Shiba Inu, that's up double digits. AVAX is up double digits. Bitcoin Cash is up double digits. Sui Coin up 28.59%. DOT is up 20%. So guys, this is, I think we can officially say this is the beginning of the euphoria phase. For more information on what I'm doing, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I know this is the most exciting part. I've got updates coming. It is only $5 a month. That price is going to go up at some point. So if you do subscribe now, you will be grandfathered in at that $5 price point. Yes, this is the most exciting part of the crypto cycle, guys. And it is just the beginning. So Bitcoin is up to 80,000 for all intents and purposes. As of the time of this recording, we're seeing about 79,900. I have no doubt that we're going to close above 80,000 by the end of today. It's only the beginning of the day. And guys, we also have XRP. That has been performing quite well as well. I'm going to be getting back to that in a second. King Karen here posting this. Solana walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we're out of service." Solana says, "Me too." Who saw this? The Solana network is temporarily down. And despite that, the price of Solana actually has still risen about 3.1% over the last 24 hours. In the last 7 days, though, Solana's done fairly well, 26.7%. Now, when it comes to the real world utility, this is not a good thing. When it comes to trading, however, well, that's a bit of a different story. But yeah, I mean, we should all be very aware of the ins and outs of the coins we hold. I'm not going to lie to you. And I know my Patreon subscribers know this as well. Not every single coin I hold is a utility coin, and for good reason. Going to keep moving along. We got a lot of exciting bullish news today. Blockchain Backer posting this. So guys, let's take a look at some of these charts and take a look at what's happening now, extrapolate, and see if we can, kind of get a sense of where these things will go in the future. Blockchain Backer posting this. So the total 3 has whacked the last retracement level. That is at the 0.786. Basically, we have to get back up to the all-time high. And then once we surpass that extreme euphoria, I think at that point, that is when we're going to see this number get up into the 80s and possibly 90s. So, another metric to be paying attention to, the total 3 is all cryptocurrencies excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Wanted to thank the Blockchain Backer for posting that. Also, King Karen and Rect Capital. Raul Pal here, guys, posting this. We are very close to being in the last chance to add zone in crypto. So what he is suggesting is, well, some of these cryptocurrencies have already taken off. He was looking at Doge specifically. And when we bring up Doge here on the chart, you guys can see Doge has actually surged as well, probably because of the, the positive outcome of the election. This is Doge on the weekly, by the way. So there's the positive outcome of the election, Donald Trump winning and Elon Musk being associated with Donald Trump, Elon Musk being a fan of Dogecoin. But you can see here, guys, Doge has actually surpassed its cycle high. So the cycle high was back in late March, where Doge did get up above almost about 23 cents. Now it is at trading in and around 24.5 cents as of the time of this recording. Cycle, or all-time high rather, is about 74 cents. So we still have a ways to go, but again, this is just the beginning. What Raul Pal here, though, is saying is that we're very close to this last chance. The next step should be the memes breaking out, and then after that, there should be nothing to do but wait to take lifestyle chips off the table. And he posted this earlier this morning, okay, at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, about an hour ago from when I'm recording this. So Doge breaking this high. And I mean, he still thinks there's still a chance to get into some of these low liars before they really start flying. Again, for more information on what I'm doing, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I'm thinking I'm going to be putting out an update today, maybe shuffling some things around. So for those of you guys already subscribed, stay tuned. The other thing I wanted to bring to you is this 360 Trader here bringing this. You're tired of XRP because Elon's been bull posting every day for 3 years, but you can't deny the price pinch occurring here. Guys, there is a price pinch occurring on the XRP chart as well. So let's get back to where we were yesterday. And again, I do these videos while I'm recording this one 24 hours from when I recorded it yesterday. And yesterday, I just want to remind you guys, yesterday we were at 54.8. I was talking about the all-time high after the election, how it went to 57.8, how that went up 15%. But now, guys, post-election, XRP is up about 22%, and it did reach 23% just in this last hour. So this is the hourly chart. Now we're seeing XRP up to just about 61 cents per coin. And so the price pinch is real, and I truly believe this is going to continue to experience the same kind of bullish momentum that we're seeing for the rest of the market as we start to see it go up. So take a look at what happened in 2021. Actually, 2021, it's kind of a funny example because we did have the lawsuit, or we did have the latter half of 2020 where XRP was super bullish. Then the lawsuit just brought it down. Then we got renewed confidence, and it was a mix of the lawsuit and the bull run that was resulting in these kinds of price swings for XRP. This time around, though, guys, we're not going to get all this choppiness here, okay? We're likely just going to get something more consistent like what we saw back then. The Nike swoosh pattern finally breaking out. I mean, we do still have to see XRP break some significant resistance levels like in and around here. That would be about 74 cents per coin, 74.5. And the next one would be in and around there, and that would be about 95 cents per coin. So the price that we saw back in July of 2023 when we did get the SEC verdict. So guys, we're on our way there. Right now, one XRP trading just over 61 cents per coin. So wanted to thank 360 Trader, Raul Pal, and of course the blockchain backer for posting that. DJ Peter Vass mentioning this, guys. There is a pundit saying anyone not leading you to XRP is misleading you. And this is Julius Rose. He's boldly asserted his strong belief in XRP, suggesting that anyone in the crypto market not guiding others towards XRP is likely misleading them. Well, I don't think I can say I'm guilty of that. His statement that anyone not leading others to XRP is misleading them underscores his confidence in the asset's long-term potential, despite XRP's relatively underwhelming performance in recent years. But guys, like I said, XRP moves with the market. Part of it is going to be real-world utility, but we really do have to see what happens later in 2025. Of course, President-elect Donald Trump has not even been inaugurated yet, so 2025 is going to be very interesting. This is just the beginning. Like I say, like I keep saying, this is just the beginning. While XRP has been a laggard compared to other cryptos, Rose's perspective offers optimism for long-term holders, especially as some in the XRP community express frustration with the asset's recent price action. This article goes on to talk a little bit about just specifics in price, and then the lawsuit down here. It does mention the Trump administration and how that could help XRP regain momentum. I truly do believe that is going to be a quintessential part of this. Of course, the real-world utility, in many aspects is going to, that's going to play the role in real crypto activity. And, we're keeping our fingers crossed that this is going to happen throughout 2025 with a Trump administration in place. I mean, crypto utility is already happening overseas. Apparently, Hugo Fillion from the Flare network, he sneaked off to Hong Kong on a secret mission. How many of you XRP holders are still holding your Flare tokens, your FLR tokens? Put it down in the comment section. Apparently, there's something new on the horizon for Flare. Digital ID trial tests anonymous KYC for mainland Chinese in Hong Kong. This courtesy of Crypto Insight UK. He did post the full article down here if you guys are interested. I will link this tweet in the description of the video. But here's what's going on. Flare and Red Date Technology successfully tested a decentralized identity system that allowed 200 mainland Chinese visitors in Hong Kong to anonymously register for regulated stablecoin services while meeting strict verification requirements according to a press release from Flare. The trial proved two key applications, so users could sign up for regulated stablecoin apps and purchase tokenized financial products using the HKDA. So if you guys do not remember, that is the stablecoin project that they are collaborating with Ripple on, a Hong Kong dollar peg stablecoin issued by the IDA. The system connected to China's RealDID or RealDID platform to verify users' identities without exposing personal information, a first for mainland Chinese citizens accessing public blockchain services. And guys, it's looking like this is going to be, part of this is going to be driven to the Flare networks. So the Hong Kong stablecoin leveraging the Ripple network, but also possibly helping our Flare bags pump. Let's just bring up FLR USD, and I do still hold some of my Flare tokens, and you guys can see there we're seeing a bit of a rise there for the Flare token. We're not seeing a lot of bullish activity, but it is starting, so I guess we'll have to see what happens next. Wanted to thank Crypto Insight UK for posting that. Guys, Ripple partner Neum and Kinetics, they're a company by JPMorgan, okay? They were formerly called Onyx by JPMorgan. They're enhancing cross-border payment accuracy with account validation services in Malaysia, Thailand, and Hong Kong. So not only are we also talking about Hong Kong here, we're talking about a Ripple partner, Neum. And if you guys have been watching my videos over the last week or so, I've been talking a lot about JPMorgan and some new connections that we're slowly discovering. Neum today announced an expansion to its global collaboration with Kinexus by JPMorgan, with the cross-border payment leader being the first fintech company to provide data that helps validate bank account details used in international payments in these three countries. Neum Verify will provide data to Confirm, which is another company and application developed by Kinexus or Kinexes by JPMorgan, designed for the exchange of global account validation information. So I know this is happening in Southeast Asia, but guys, I get the feeling that we're going to start to see a lot more of these types of integrations. The fact that JPMorgan, an American bank, is part of this is giving me, signs. I think it should be giving us some signs that we're going to see these U.S. banks integrating into these types of systems very soon. Here's a quote: "The additional markets for which Neum is able to provide data coverage will expand Confirm's significant global reach even further, providing incremental value to inquiring participants on the network without requiring any incremental technology uplift." This coming from a representative at Kinexes. So guys, we're seeing Ripple partners Neum connect with Kinexes, which is a JPMorgan owned company. Everybody's working on the blockchain, everybody working together to get all these boats rising, to get all these utility coins rising eventually. Another article I happened to see was this: another Ripple partner, TransferGo. They've partnered with HealthSend to enhance money transfers and healthcare in Nigeria. And like I said, more Ripple partnerships occurring around the world, I think, is going to equal more utility that we eventually see in the United States once we do see this Trump administration really take things over. So they're providing international money transfer services to 8 million people worldwide. TransferGo is taking a step further to deliver even more value to its Nigerian customers. Through this debut collaboration, new TransferGo users who compete with their international money transfers will receive a 30% discount on any HealthSend plan for their loved ones in Nigeria, combining essential financial and healthcare support into one seamless solution. Then they have a bit of a description down there. Again, guys, I will link this in the description of the video. This article, everything that I talk about, I do link in the description, so you can always refer to these articles later on. But anyway, just another example here. TransferGo, a Ripple partner, working with others in Nigeria to really get this ball rolling. So we've got Neum, TransferGo. Neum has been in the news quite a bit, actually. Another partnership here. I feel like, maybe they are, they know that they're Ripple enabled. So because, and this is just me spitballing and speculating, but because of the, I think, favorable election results for them, because they know, there's a lot on the line for XRP and utility in the United States, I feel like maybe a lot of these companies had a lot of these partnerships hush in the hopper, and now they feel more comfortable releasing them because all of these partnerships are being released after the election results. This one was released on November the 8th, so just a couple of days ago, but it does have to do with a Ripple partner. Boxo has partnered with global payment infrastructure firm Neum, so another one with Neum. The platform allows mobile allow app developers to integrate international money transfer capabilities directly into their existing services using Boxo's software development kit. Of course, this streamlines their solutions, making them affordable for cross-border money transfers. The white label remittance platform includes customizable front-end options, access to transfers in over 60 countries, and flexible pricing. It also provides developers with an admin dashboard for tracking both performance and revenue, aiming to offer scalability and adaptability to various app needs. So another NEOM partnership associated with Ripple. Here's another one from November 8th. So after the election results, dLocal guys, another Ripple partner, they're working together with a company that is looking to process payments in Mexico, the USA, and Colombia. So this is now the first instance where we're seeing the USA on the list. Cross-border payment platforms dLocal has forged an alliance with Viva Aerobus. They're a Mexican ultra-low-cost airline. The partnership aims to simplify local payment processing for travelers in Mexico and the United States and Colombia. The collaboration comes at a time when the International Air Transport Association projects that Latin America's passenger traffic is going to grow by over 5% annually for the next 2 decades. So, guys, more people flying, more travelers moving from country to country. So if we do see more of this, obviously there's going to be more of a need for cross-border payments, moving from Mexican peso to US dollar or Canadian dollar or Colombian peso or Colombian, what's their fiat currency? Colombian peso. Okay, Colombian peso. This collaboration not only improves the booking experience, but also positions us for future growth in emerging markets. So they're also getting themselves set up to grow further. And again, guys, a lot of this is going to depend on the global regulations. And I'm thinking a lot of these companies now are realizing it's looking favorable for the U.S. I'm just, noticing signs here. I'm not saying that they're saying it, but I'm noticing signs here. On top of which, guys, yes, this is a third partnership. So a third news release from November the 8th from NEOM. Okay, so this one has to do with EcoBank. They have also partnered with NEOM. I'm not going to read about what NEOM is again, but NEOM's real-time payment infrastructure will be integrated within EcoBank's existing banking operations, empowering EcoBank to enhance its services for small and medium-sized enterprises. EcoBank will connect its existing SWIFT workflows to NEOM. So there you go. There's an example of the XRPL integrating into SWIFT, gaining access to real-time transfers, updates, clearing, settlement, and payment tracking without the need for complex API integrations. So boom goes the dynamite, guys. All these partnerships, I think, and the fact that they're all being released, they're all being announced kind of around the same time, gets me wondering, now that we've got a new president and vice president coming soon to a country near you. I don't know if you guys saw this. Wall Street Bulls posted this, a major announcement that involves XRP from Vice President JD Vance. Listen to this.
First person, in my view, at least in terms of my substantive disagreements, I'm sure he's like a nice guy, is Gary Gensler. Okay, so Gary Gensler is sort of the complete opposite of my view. And there are two problems that I have with Gary. One of which is that I think he wants to inject politics way too much into the actual business of securities in the United States of America. But in some ways, the more fundamental issue, or at least the most relevant issue for this particular conference is the approach that Gary has taken to regulating blockchain and crypto seems to be almost the exact opposite of what it should be. And I'm oversimplifying a little bit, but the question the SEC seems to ask in regulating crypto is this a token with utility? And if it's a token with utility, then they seem to want to ban it. And if it's a token without utility, they don't seem to care. I almost think we should be the opposite here, right? I worry about financialization. I worry about, frankly, whether a lot of the crypto stuff is fundamentally fake. But if a token actually has utility, that's the sort of thing that, by all means, regulate it. By all means, be careful about, how consumers interact with it. But you don't want to just get rid of this stuff. And here's where I really, really worry about this is a lot of the newest challengers to social media, the social media incumbents of 2024 are going to require some blockchain technology to make their business work. Maybe they'll require a token that supports verification. There are all of these ways in which the companies, when I talk to sort of friends who are still in the VC industry, the companies that are most exciting to them, they're doing actual things in communications in the 21st century, in 2024, I should say, those companies very often rely on high utility tokens to do things like verification. Well, if we're not making it possible to do verification, then we're going to make it really hard to challenge the existing incumbents in the space.
So this clip was obviously before the election, but this is when J.D. Vance was senator. And he's already talking about a brighter future for cryptocurrency adoption in the U.S. At this point in time. So fundamentally disagreeing with Gary Gensler. You know who else, guys, is on the roster? And I think this is why we're seeing ADA rally so much. This one courtesy of Michael Branch. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson is confirmed for a crypto advisor role under Donald Trump. And so, guys, this is what is getting, wow, look at that. This is what's getting Cardano up by so much over the last 24 hours. I mean, it has been rallying over the last several days. This is the daily chart. But take a look at that. Cardano now sitting in and around 61 cents. So similar to where XRP is sitting at this point in time. But yeah, Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson has confirmed plans to collaborate with the U.S. government under Donald Trump to help shape crypto legislation. The goal is to create clear regulatory frameworks for the crypto industry, which has faced years of uncertainty and regulatory challenges. And guys, I have a 5.5 minute clip here. I'm only going to play you guys the first minute, but this is just getting better and better, I think.
Second, a large part of my time in 2025 will also be devoted to the political process. I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time working with lawmakers in Washington, D.C., and quite a bit of time working with members of the administration to help foster and facilitate with other key leaders in industry the crypto policy. We have to do this and we have to get it done. There's a very high probability that the Republicans will control not only the Senate and the presidency, but also the Congress, the House. And in the process of doing so, this is the best opportunity we have ever had in the history of the industry to get clarity for our industry and remove the sort of Damocles that the SEC has reigned over the Cardano ecosystem, Ripple ecosystem, the Ethereum ecosystem, reigned over Solana, reigned over all the major ecosystems, and actually including Bitcoin in many respects, despite the ETF approvals.
So you heard it here first, guys. Charles Hoskinson going to be working with the Trump administration, and so he knows a thing or two about utility coins, going to help the entire industry, going to get all boats rising. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think, and for more information on what I'm doing this bull run, because we still have a lot of bull run left to go, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoney channel. It is only $5 a month. You will be grandfathered in if you get in now at that price point, because I will be raising the prices soon. But again, guys, not twisting your arm. It's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.